Faith of the unseen. In the small village of Bethany, nestled in the hills of Judea, there lived a young farmer named Elijah. Elijah was a devout follower of God, and he trusted in his provision and guidance. Every morning, Elijah would rise before dawn to tend to his vineyard, praying for a bountiful harvest. One year, a severe drought struck the land, and Elijah's crops began to wither and die. Despite the bleak outlook, Elijah continued to pray, trusting that God would provide. His neighbors, however, doubted his faith. "Elijah, your crops are dying," they would say. "Why waste your time praying? There will be no harvest this year." But Elijah persevered, recalling the words of the prophet Isaiah. "And now, Lord, behold their threats, and grant unto thy servants, that with all boldness they may speak thy word." Acts 4:29. One day, as Elijah was inspecting his vineyard, he noticed a small, tender shoot emerging from the dry earth. It was a single grapevine, seemingly untouched by the drought. Elijah took it as a sign from God and nurtured the vine with renewed hope. Weeks passed, and the vine grew, though the surrounding crops remained barren. Elijah's neighbors mocked him, saying, "That one vine will not save you." Undeterred, Elijah continued to tend the vine, praying for its growth. And then, on the day of the autumnal equinox, a miraculous rainstorm swept through Bethany, reviving the parched earth. The single grapevine flourished, producing an abundance of juicy grapes. As the harvest season arrived, Elijah's vineyard, once on the brink of disaster, became the most fruitful in the village. The villagers, witnessing the miraculous harvest, were amazed and asked Elijah to share his secret. Elijah smiled, saying, "My faith was not in what I could see, but in what I could not. I trusted God's promise, for we walk by faith, not by sight." 2 Corinthians 5-7. The villagers, inspired by Elijah's unwavering faith, turned to God, praying for forgiveness and guidance. And from that day forward, Bethany experienced a spiritual awakening as the villagers learned to trust in the unseen power of God.